Exciting. Saturday, just tomorrow, there will be more than 130 teams and 700 runners will participate in a day-long relay along the scenic East Coast Greenway. Joining us to talk more about this event, Executive Vice President of Operations and Captain of Webster's RiMaConn team, Brian Runkle. Brian, thank you so much for having us. I get it, Rhode Island, Massachusetts, Connecticut. Am I saying it right?
Yes, it was RiMaConn.
RiMaConn. All right, so exciting that we can have this event again in person. So just to start, tell us, what does this event mean to you?
Sure. First of all, thank you for having me back to talk about the RiMaConn Relay. We're really excited about the event. You know, I'd say there are three things that resonate with me and with Webster Bank. First of all, you know, the event runs through communities and towns where our customers and our employees live and work every day, and that's important to us. Secondly, the event is focused around sustainability, and you know that's important to the health of our communities. And then lastly, I would say one of our core values is being a good corporate citizen, and we think that this is one way in which we can demonstrate that to our public and our community.
For you guys, obviously trying to save the environment is something very big on the forefront of your minds. I have to ask, how do you convince people to get on board for this? That's a pretty long trek to go.
Sure. So, you know, first of all, the race does take place on the East Coast Greenway, which is a tremendous natural resource that we have. The event draws attention to the Greenway and also donations and funding. But I think there's other measures from an environmental perspective that we like to highlight to focus on. We use reusable water bottles, which will save over 10,000 plastic cups on an event like this. We've got locally sourced food and drinks, compost-friendly plates and napkins, and we're even using solar power for the audiovisual at the finish line.
And you guys have really raised so much money in this effort. Tell us a little bit about that and how it's impacted positive environmental change.
Sure. So 85% of the race, like we talked about, it runs on the Greenway itself. That's 95 miles spanning from Rhode Island up into Massachusetts and then dropping down into Hartford, Connecticut. You know, the trails specifically in Connecticut, think of Thompson and Hampton down to Willimantic and East Hartford. Since Webster's sponsorship in 2019, we've donated over $10,000 for the maintenance and continued development of the trail system. So I think it's done a nice job of serving the purpose.
And what I was pretty interested in seeing was that a lot of the stuff that you'll be giving the participants, like the race shirts, they're made from recycled plastic water bottles. You've got recycled water replacing the 10,000 disposable plastic cups. I mean, you're using locally sourced food and drinks. I mean, you guys are not only making this race or this trek as a way to raise money for, you know, all these causes, you're also actually implementing it in the race.
Exactly. The event is focused around sustainability, and we've partnered with the Hartford Marathon Foundation, who put on tremendous events here locally and across the region to focus this event around sustainability. We really have a great natural resource here locally with the East Coast Greenway, and this does drive attention to that. We have to engage these spaces in an environmentally friendly way to continue to enjoy them for years to come. And I do think that the race like this shows that there are many ways in which each one of us can make a difference and impact the environment.
Absolutely. Now, I just want to clarify, no more participants can be added at this point? And if that's the case, are there other ways that folks can get involved to watch or donate, anything like that?
Sure. It is a sold-out event this year, which is exciting. So there's no more teams available to run. But I think, speaking for everybody that's going to participate in the race, we would encourage everyone to get out and cheer on the runners and the teams as they move through your neighborhoods and communities. And then I would also suggest that you go to hartfordmarathon.com or greenway.org to look for opportunities to participate in future events, to volunteer, or to donate and support the cause.
All right, well, Brian, we can't thank you enough. We certainly are wishing everybody out there participating an amazing day. Thank you so much for joining us.